Hey, ladies. Happy Friday. It's Freedom Friday. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget to give us a like, give us a replay in the comments if you're listening to the replay officially. And yeah, I'm super excited to be here today just to talk with you for a little bit about a rich girl summer and who's ready for the rich girl summer. Because, ladies, I realized earlier this week that as of today, the Rich Girl Summer starts on next Friday, starts in 5 days. Got to get yourself together. The reason why I wanted to have tonight's session is to just kind of talk about prepping for Rich Girl Summer and taking this long weekend in order to prep for Rich Girl Summer. So, again, uh, number one, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. We are here to have a Rich Girl Summer. Also, if you're not on our email list, you want to be on our email list for exclusive content. On this channel, we do not have Patreon or membership or anything like that. But the way to get exclusive content and exclusive invitations to our webinars is through bwmakingmoney.com, bwmakingmoney.com. Hey, dark and lovely. Good to see you. All right, ladies. So, other thing is that on June 5th, Monday, June 5th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm having another real estate investing webinar. It's all about funding your real estate investments, called Funding Your Burr. If you want to come, either you can check the link in the description box, or if you go to bwmakingmoney.com, you sign up for my email list, I will send you the link that way as well. Hey, Rana. Hey, Shar. Good to see you. TGIF. All right, ladies. So, June, July, and August is going to be our Rich Girl Summer time. At least for me, it's going to be Rich Girl Summer. I put a poll out there. A lot of you answered it. I think I remembered that 60% of you said you were ready for Rich Girl Summer. 40% of you said you weren't. Well, today is all about getting ready for Rich Girl Summer. And if you said you are ready for Rich Girl Summer, I'm going to give you some things to think about to make sure you're ready. So that way you are able to really kind of hit the ground running. So, June, July, and August is officially 92 days, ladies. It's officially 13 weeks. And within 13 weeks, you can do a whole lot. You can, what people are saying, go outside, right? Enjoy yourself. And I'm going to drill down a little bit more with regards to that and how we actually structure that in a Rich Girl Summer. But you can go outside. You can decide that you want to finally finish that certification. You can decide that you want to get in the best health of your life. You can decide that your children or your child, for example, is not reading at grade level, that you're going to take the summer and tackle their reading. You can decide that your child is doing well in school, but you want to prep them for next year. So you're going to have some activities for them to do. I actually knew a woman years ago. She had this thing called Adventures in Reading. And what she would do is she would take kids to historical places around Northern Virginia, and she would bring things for them to read about those historical places. And what it did was it improved their reading. Ability to read out loud, reading comprehension, as well as giving them some historical significant historical references as well for school. So there's all sorts of things that you can do for Rich Girl Summer. I want to encourage you to think about some of the New Year's resolutions that you set earlier this year, and if you're keeping them. Put a 1 in the chat if you made New Year's resolutions and you're actually on track to keep them. Put a 2 in the chat if you made New Year's resolutions and you're like, what resolutions now? Again, put a 1 in the chat if you made your New Year's resolutions in January and you're on track to hit them, keep them, or you already have. Put a 2 in the chat if you're like, what New Year's resolutions? I made them, but I forgot what they are. I don't know. I got a 1 in here for from Rana. She's saying 1.5. Okay, so you made some, you're keeping some, you're not keeping some. Anybody else want to tell me, have you kept your New Year's resolutions? Have you kept your New Year's resolutions? Ron is asking, is the parent's job to teach? Absolutely. On this channel, we raise nepo babies. Yes, I would not leave teaching to my to the teachers. So y'all are saying ones. Okay, y'all are better than me. I have started with my New Year's resolutions, but without me doing like a sharp focus of my rich girl summer, I'm not going to hit my goals. So for me, I'm more like dark and lovely. I'm like a 1.5, whereas like I'm like, okay, you've done a good job, but you have to put your foot on the gas for the rich girl summer. You're saying you're taking notes. Cool. Yes, everybody, please like and subscribe. Definitely go to bwmakingmoney.com to get on the email list. A couple of weeks ago, last weekend, we talked about LinkedIn, level up using LinkedIn. Next month in June, we're going to, especially for my entrepreneurs, people who want to be entrepreneurs, we're going to talk about $100 million offers and actually go through how you set yours up. So, that's going to be our June thing. So anyway, for me, I promised myself when it comes to my New Year's resolutions at the beginning of the year that I was going to get below 200 pounds. I lost 30 pounds this year, but unless I get my eating together for the summer and the fall, I am not going to reach my goals. Your girl has been slacking for the past 6 weeks. So, Rich Girl Summer is a chance for me to have a reset with regards to my eating, not just for losing weight, but also for getting my pressure under control. Um, the other thing that I said I was going to do was I was going to, of course, focus on my career, my job. Many of you know that I got my mortgage license on Monday. So much has happened with regards to that, me getting set up in the mortgage industry. Got my fingerprints done yesterday. Think I found a company to work under, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, by hopefully the second week in June, all of that should be set up. And then my rich girl summer is all about getting money, getting super, super focused on hitting my goal of my biggest year when I was doing business plan writing was 117,000, just because I didn't have capacity to do anymore. So I said for this year, for my first year in this industry, I want to hit 117,000. So I got it the summer and the fall to hit it, right? So some of you tell me what some of your goals are for your rich girl summers. Some of you tell me what some of your goals are for your rich girl summers. So thank you, Dark and Lovely. Thank you. But here's the thing. As you all are telling me some of your goals for your rich girl summers, if you are not reaching your goals, if you for whatever reason are not prepared to have a rich girl summer, there's one of three reasons why. And I said this in a video I did earlier this week. Number one, you don't know what you're building. You don't have a vision for yourself. You don't know what it is that you intend to do. And maybe your rich girl summer is just meditating on that and figuring out the next path in your life. Another reason you might be failing with regards to your rich girl summer is you know what you're building, but you don't know how to build it. So maybe a part of your rich girl summer is to do your research with regards to whatever it is that you want to build, how you actually want to build it. And everybody, I hope to see your rich girl summer goals in the chat. Don't forget to put those in there for me. The third reason you might fail is just because you're doing too many things. I said in that previous video that I've noticed whenever I'm successful, I'm only focused on one or two major things in my life. Whenever I try to focus on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things, like major things, major projects, nothing gets done. So if I'm asking myself, is my 2023 successful? I have to say, what are my results? Or ask, sorry, what are my results? Are my results matching my success? If not, then my rich girl summer needs to potentially be drilling down to one or two things. And that's what I've done for my rich girl summer, which I'll declare what my rich girl summer goals are. But again, 3 reasons why you could be failing. Number one, you don't know what you're building. Number two, you don't know how to build it. Or number three, you're doing too many things. So Ron is saying, rich girl summer is saving my money into a CD or a savings account. Denise is saying, looking for a new job and increasing my annual salary by 20,000. I love it. I love it. So, everybody else, please put your rich girl summer goals in as well. I want to talk a little bit about being rich girl smart. Let's talk a little bit about being rich girl smart because rich girls are smart. Our rich girl summer goals need to be smart. Now, SMART is an acronym. I changed it up a little bit. It does mean strategic. It does mean measurable. The A, I changed to action oriented. A usually means achievable, but I changed it to action oriented, and I'll tell you why in a second. R means realistic, T means time based. So, rich girls are smart. The reason I changed the A to action oriented is because our rich girl objectives, our rich girl goals, when we say we're rich girl smart, it is easier for us to think about the things we are able to do, knowing that if we do those certain things, if we do those certain tasks, we will hit our goals. So, Denise is saying here, looking for a new job and increasing my salary by 20,000. Great. It's strategic. I love it. It's measurable. Again, I love it. Action oriented, I would push Denise to think about, I'm going to apply for 5 jobs a week. I'm going to apply for 3 jobs a week. I'm going to I'm going to um, uh, level up using LinkedIn by actually changing my page and contacting people, DMing 5 people each week through the platform. Because again, Rich Girl Smart is an action-oriented type of girl. So instead of me saying, I want to lose 25 pounds this summer or 30 pounds this summer, what I'm saying to myself is, I'm going to follow my diet and fitness plan without fail, all 92 days, all 13 weeks without fail, not skipping one single day, no cheat days, etc. Now, I can do that because anytime I cheat, my whole diet just goes to crap, right? But when I stick with my eating plan, and I'm going to show you what my eating plan is, I actually do lose weight, feel better. My numbers are better with regards to blood pressure and all of that stuff. So you have to think about what your rich girl smart goals are. So for Rana, instead of saying saving my money into a CD, the action may be opening a CD and saving $100 a week. So that way it's measurable, because I would ask, how will we know you're going to be successful? The Rich Girl Smart, movement, I guess is what I'll call it, does need to be measurable. It is strategic. It is action oriented. She is realistic. She is time based. Rana is. But I just want to add a little bit more measurableness into it. So, a couple other ideas with regards to this. A couple of other things that I've heard people say that I want to turn into Rich Girl Smart, right? People are saying, I'm going outside. I'm going outside. Well, going outside is not Rich Girl Smart because it's not really measurable, right? What does going outside mean, right? Um, Instead, what you can say is something like, every weekend I will go to a museum, or every Wednesday night I will go to happy hour at the Ritz-Carlton for the next 13 weeks, which means that when I call you on Wednesday during happy hour time, you were at the Ritz-Carlton laughing it up with Brad and Jim and Henry Worthington III, getting those contacts that you're looking for, right? You're saying makes sense. Good. Dark and Lovely is saying getting back into manifestation mode, getting a new job, and gaining normalcy with eyesight. Great. I would want you to focus on the actions that you're going to do in order to get a new job. Focus on the actions that you're going to do in order to regain that normalcy. Dark and Lovely. That's the biggest thing I want you to focus on is, what actions am I going to do? Because that's Rich Girl Smart. What actions am I specifically going to do every single day or every single week or every single month or every 2 weeks or whatever it is, right? A couple of other examples I hear people say all the time is, I'm going to lose 30 pounds, right? In my opinion, a better way to do it, again, what I was saying before, is to say, I'm going to follow this diet plan and this exercise plan for the next 13 weeks, the next 92 days without fail, whatever it is. We've talked about various things that you're able to do with regards to being Rich Girl Smart. One of the things that my boss has us do, and I kind of changed it up a little bit for this, is, to ask yourself, what are you building? What actions will you do to be successful? And how will you know if you're successful? Now, some of you are saying, I'm going to get a new job with a 20K bump, right? That's what Denise is saying. So we will know that Denise is successful when, by August 31st, we talk to her, she says, yes, I have my new job with my $20,000 bump, right? For Cherie will know she's successful when she has so many leads by the end of the summer that she is prepared to close a ton of mortgages during the fall and get her $117,000 for the year. Whatever it is that you are doing, there ultimately needs to be some sort of vision that you have where you know that you're successful. You're saying, I accept that challenge. Good. Fantastic. Fantastic. So this is my eating plan. It doesn't have to be yours, but it's something that I found a few years ago. It really worked for me, and I'm getting back to it. And I feel like it's something that I can stick with for the rest of my life if I can give up the sweets. That's my Achilles heel. But it was introduced to me by the term Fruit Fit. I can't remember the woman who did this challenge. I wish I could find her on Facebook. I can't, she wasn't a friend of mine. It was just sent to me. So, but I don't like the name Fruit Fit. So that's why I said Cherie's plan here. This is the plan that I'm following for my eating and exercise. No alcohol, no red meat, no fried foods, no sweets, no potato chips, no bread. I love bread. So that was tough. No cheese. I love cheese whenever I go to Panera and get my salad. But can't have cheese. You only drink water and you exercise 40 minutes a day, 6 days per week. When I follow this is my action for the summertime. When I follow this, I'm super successful. It's Rich Girl Smart. It's Rich Girl Smart because it's specific, it's measurable, it's action oriented. I can have any other foods. I don't have to count calories or anything like that. All I have to do is follow this. It's realistic and it's time based. I'm going to do it for June, July, and August, which means over the next 5 days, prepping for Rich Girl Summer, I need to have my grocery list, make sure that I go to the grocery store, get all the foods that I need so that on June 1st, I can start. Really, I'm starting this weekend. You're saying I love cheese too. I love cheese. And the last time I did this, it was for 8 weeks. I did it for 8 weeks. And the thing that I craved more than anything was a sandwich. I had gotten off the sweets and everything. I was okay with not having the sweets by the end of the 8 weeks, but boy, did I want a sandwich. So, yeah. But that's Rich Girl Smart. That's Rich Girl Smart. So for me, again, it's my eating plan and it's 2 hours of generating leads for my business every day. And if I do those two things, that's my Rich Girl Summer. Other than that, I just wanted to encourage you. Think over this long weekend. You got Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Some of you are off on Monday. Not only think about what your Rich Girl Summer is going to be, but put the things in place for you to actually be ready on June 1st. Actually be ready. And we'll be here. We'll be here. We're going to have a lot of conversations about Rich Girl Summer, Rich Girl Smart, all of those things. And I'm here to support you as best as possible. I want to see you get those new jobs. I want to see you start those businesses. I want to see Dark and Lovely, with regards to her eyesight getting back to normal, all of those things. If you want to lose weight, if you want to help your children, some of you may say, hey, I want to go see my mom. I haven't seen her in a couple of years. Maybe it's you get on a plane and you go see mom or sister or brother or something like that. So that is it for me. It was just a little message. Tomorrow night, we're going to talk about Danae Jackson because I have some things to say and it's not the typical stuff that I've been hearing. And then, we're just going to get ready for our Rich Girl Summer. All right, ladies, don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Take care. Bye.